Hi YouTube, welcome to another review of mine. This time it's of the Player Sky Man of Steel Superman. And as per usual in my reviews, we're gonna look at the packaging first. So let's take aside Superman here for a while. And let's bring out the packaging. Here we've got the really nice packaging for this figure. As you can see there in front is a really cool photo. This costume on the photo seems to be more smooth, but when you take out the actual figure, there are actual texturing over there on this costume, which I really do like. Really nice photo on the box. Down there it says Man of Steel Play Art Sky action figure #1 Superman, and some Japanese characters over there which I can't read. Up there I think it's the Play Art Sky logo, or no, it's the Square Enix product logo. And some warnings over there. On the side, again, it says Man of Steel, Play Art Sky. Same here on the other side. And here at the back, we got more photos of the figure. Here's Superman in the flight pose or stance. Again, another more dynamic flight pose. And one photo of him having his back turned to us. And here's a preview of #2 General Zod, which I'm also planning to get. Really awesome figure. I saw these two on Green Hills here in the Philippines. That's where I got it. So if any of you Filipino collectors want to know where I bought this figure, it's in Green Hills. Again, up there says Man of Steel Player around the package. Open this part here. It's held by Velcro, as you can see down there and up here. So here we got another epic photo of Superman, and we got here a little bio. Feel free to pause if you want to read it. So yeah, really nice packaging, really collector friendly, by the way. I'd like to point that out because it is really important for us collectors that packaging is always collector friendly. And after talking about the package, we're gonna talk about the figure itself, which is right here. Zooming in on his head sculpt, as you can see there, Player Sky has this penchant of making their figures look more anime looking or animated looking. They don't go the route of actually getting the likeness of the character, although they do get some of the likeness in there. They don't exactly get the likeness of the actor or the character if it's based on the movie. If it's based on a game or like a cartoon or a show, I think they're gonna get that likeness more. But when it's a movie, they do add this anime looking thing to their sculpt, which I really do appreciate. As you can see here, it's got this sort of likeness to Henry Cavill, but with a little anime look to it. Especially it's evident in the eyes, as you can see there. Nice sculpting of the face actually. The hair is also nice, as you can see here. The paintwork on there is really awesome too. There's like a couple of different shades of color on his hair. There's like this light gray on the front and then brown going to black. Really nice. I love the expression on his face. It's like a determined look. Now for his suit, let me just straighten him out a bit. You can hear the ratcheting joints on this thing. It's really impressive. Yeah, again, look at the suit. We've got here a really nice metallic paint used on his costume. Really makes this thing pop actually. Got here his S logo, which stands for hope. Really cool colors on there. The gold, the red, just really nice, and the blue. The blue has different shadings too. Over here, it's got these lighter blue, metallic blue, and then the darker metallic blues, just to give highlights to the figure, which is really nice. I really appreciate that. There are linings over down here which are colored in silver, which is nice, and then some more gold and over as you can see, even when you pull the cape up, as you can see there, the detail still continues onto the back. You can see those really cool still the metallic blue paint and the silver paint right there on his lines on his back, as well as on this part of his waist. As you can see, they're really nice. More of the lines and the dark and light blues, metallic blues, just the colors they picked on this for this guy's just really accurate and good looking. Really makes this thing pop. And again, the red and the cape. I just really love this cape. Although it's sculpted, it is really nice. It's got the black wash shading over there. So the paint and sculpting overall is really stellar. So for articulation, since this is a player sky figure, we're gonna expect a lot, and we do get a lot, which is good. So we get a rotation in the head, since it is on a ball joint, goes side to side, up and down. Not much up because of his head sculpt here at the back. It kind of hinders it. The neck joint is on a separate joint. I mean, the neck part is on a separate joint down there, if you can see, although it doesn't move quite as much. It has the butterfly joints on here, which you can move this thing forward and back, and then his arms can go in and out all the way around. Rotates at the top part of the bicep, bends at 1 point on the elbow, which is good. Rotates on the wrist, goes in and out on the wrist, rotates at the top part of the torso, rotates at the waist, also has a ball joint there, and on the torso too. Legs can go forward and back, in and out with really nice ratcheting joints, as you can see here there. Bends at 2 points at the knee, really awesome. His feet can go up and down, and also has ankle pivot right there, and it has this extra articulation at the front of the feet, which can rotate like that, if you can see it properly. I really appreciate that added articulation. And the cape, unlike their Batman figures, in which the cape comes in 2 pieces here at the middle, this one is only 1 piece of a cape, but I still really like it. It has that dynamic air flowing pose to it, and see there, it is on 2 ball joints, 2 ratcheting ball joints. So when you put it back on, and since his cape is on 2 of those ball joints, his cape can go up and down like this for a more dynamic pose for Superman, and can also go side to side like so, if you can see. So a lot of really good articulation points for this figure. For accessories, Superman here comes with surprisingly little for a player sky figure. He's got 2 pairs of hands. He's got 2 fisted hands, a pair of them, as you can see right here. I'll try to focus. As you can see, they're really nice detailing for the hand, even though if it's still fist. You can see there are his veins, his knuckles. Just really nice detailing here. I've got one of these fists on him right there, as you can see. And he's got another pair of hands, which is this more of like a grasping hand, or like not really relaxed, but an open hand. Again, you can see there the veins, the really nice detail work there done by Player Sky. And again, I've got one of these on the figure right there. So he also comes with a base, which is, I think, a standard now in Player Sky figures. Really good for posing him in a flight pose. He's got here articulation points. It rotates over here, goes up and down over here, and the clamps go side to side, and the clamps do open themselves. This clamps on his waist, and as you can see here, the stand, you can unpeg this part right here, and like extend the stand like so, makes it a little bit longer and taller. And here's the main base right here. It is made of a clear plastic, which is really cool. As I said, you can pose Superman in a flight stance, with this, which I'll demonstrate. just open this clamp right here, put Superman onto there, clamp it around his waist like so, really snugly, and like pose him in a really cool flying pose like so. As you can see there, it really looks good on him. It really supports the figure, even though it is quite a hefty figure, to be honest. It is still a nice stand and it serves its purpose. And again, more two more accessories. It comes with is this extra clamp, which is bigger than the one on the actual stand. I don't know what this one's for, but I do appreciate Player Sky giving us the option to add. I mean to use this clamp than the other one, but I really don't know what it is for still. Maybe someone in the comments will tell me, I don't know. And it also comes with this little tool used to screw the screws for the stand like so. You got their little hole. You can use it to tighten or loosen the screws. You can also use this part right here on the side. Just accordion it like so and then try to unscrew this like so. If you can see there properly, I'm loosening the screw. So that's basically this tool's purpose, is to screw on these screws for the stand or the clamp, which is really nice. I'm glad Player Sky included this to make things easier. We've got Superman next to the Player Sky Arkham City Catwoman, and the Iron Man 2 6-inch Mark 6 figure Iron Man, and the Revoltech Batman over here. As you can see, he towers over these other figures because of course Catwoman is a Player Sky figure, but she's a female. I'm sorry about that. She's a female, and since Superman is supposed to be bigger than Catwoman, he is indeed bigger than Catwoman over here, which is really cool, really in scale. And as you can see, he towers over a normal 6-inch figure and a normal 5-inch figure, which is the normal scale for the Revoltech figures. So my guess is that this guy is right about 8 inches in height compared to these other figures, which I think is really cool, really makes this guy stand out in your collection. Guys, I really can't recommend this figure enough. It is a really solid figure. The only gripes I have about it is that I really do hope that he's got more accessories than what he has, and that his head can look up, cause it's because of his hair sculpt on the back of his head that really hinders that ability of him to look up. But nonetheless, it is still a really perfect figure. So far the best Man of Steel Superman figure released. Well, up until the Man of Steel Hot Toys Superman comes out, which I also pre-ordered. I really am excited about that. But this guy is not a bad figure. It is really awesome. It is really solid. I really recommend this figure. I mean, articulation wise, paint wise, sculpt wise, everything about this figure is great. Just really minor gripes, more than nitpicks of mine, by the way. I really can't stress how good of a figure this is. So yeah, this guy is worth your money. So thanks again for watching my review. Stay tuned for more reviews and videos from ESanchezVids. This is me saying goodbye.